Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Girls Soccer on the River Channel. I am joined by me and myself, Brian Mose. Bublitz is not going to be broadcasting this game, so it'll just be a one-man wrecking crew tonight. Tonight we have the Eau Claire North Huskies against the Hudson Raiders in a varsity girls soccer showdown here in the beautiful city of Eau Claire. Hudson will start it off. Now Hudson comes to this game 2-1. They've been playing fantastic soccer so far this season. They've only coughed up one loss to Middleton in an away invitational game. And Eau Claire North comes into this one 0-3, still looking to find their footing and make a run at the Big Rivers Conference. And Hudson so far, if you've been with us, as they go right down the middle at a very early scoring chance, but it's booted away before any trouble can ensue. If you've been following us here at the River Channel, Hudson has been decimating opponents. Their average margin of victory is around 6 or 7 goals. It's been a rough one for anyone going into Hudson, as their only loss has been away. And Eau Claire North having a tough time starting out the season, as Stella Duffy will take the corner kick. Duffy boots it in towards the goal, and it rolls away back out to Stella Duffy on the right flank, across inside, and it sails over everyone, even over Annika Lewis, who tried to head it in play. So now Hudson will move it around. Eau Claire North with a good defensive stop, but it'll trail right back out to Hudson's back end. Shot on goal, and that one is picked up by the goalkeeper. Number 00, Alyssa Eltz. She is a junior goalkeeper, so an upperclassman there, manning the net for Eau Claire North. Hudson moving it around the left side flank. Eau Claire North with a good defensive stop at midfield. Throw in for the Huskies. They'll move it up, getting it over the back end of Hudson. 2-on-3, but it's booted away. And Hudson able to fend off the Huskies as we are now in the second minute of play. And Hudson gets it out of their own box. They haven't really let opponents do that too often so far this season, as they've kept the ball in the attacking end. And they haven't given up any goals at home so far, and they look to follow suit in this Big Rivers Conference matchup away in Eau Claire. Throw-in, trailing all the way outside. They'll move it in. Hudson cross inside on goal, and that one is picked up once again by Alyssa Eltz. A more difficult save that time for the goalkeeper, as she boots it towards midfield. So now Hudson moving it, using the right side, picked off by an Eau Claire North defender, and it slips through Hudson's middle. And Eau Claire North with a chance now to start some offense, going down the right side, starting their offense. Pass, trying to get a through ball. And a quick back touch there. All the way out. And that one will roll out for a goal kick for McKenna Olson, the goalkeeper for this Hudson Raider squad. She hasn't seen a whole lot of action with the ball in her hands, at least the games that we've covered so far. She hasn't really had any need for any action in front of the goal, so we'll see if Eau Claire North can change that, as Hudson hasn't had a major challenge for them so far this season, besides the loss in Middleton. So now a scrum in the middle of the field. Hudson will kick it out. They're going to use the left flank. They've done a really good job all season of using the sides to their advantage, stretching out their defense and using their speed for the wingers. And they've been able to set up some finishing opportunities for their scorers, like Cam Massini, who has done a good job of scoring goals, and other forwards too, like Stella Duffy, Liz Collinson. And Annika Lewis will throw it in after that was kicked out by an Eau Claire North player. Moving it around the back end, slowing it down. So we enter the 5th minute of play. That one is picked free by an Eau Claire defender. they're going to try and start something, and that pass goes too far. Left back for Hudson trying to clean up, and they do as they clear it out. Eau Claire North been pretty aggressive so far with Hudson as Massini takes it up. She'll put a through ball, beautiful, as they're moving up the left side. Shot on goal over the goalie's head, and it's buried in the back of the net. Hudson with a fantastic chance, and they cash in on it. Great play, good teamwork. And with 5 minutes and 11 seconds of play so far, the Huskies are already down 1-0 at home. And Hudson's been doing that pretty much all season long so far. They've been scoring goals, and they've been doing it in bunches, and they look to continue it in this game. Hudson's defenders, haven't really had a ton of action when playing and being scrappy as Massini takes the ball up through the midfield. Massini has been a shot creator for her teammates as Eau Claire boots that one free and tries to clear it. And Hudson's defenders, they've done a good job at keeping the ball in the attacking end, keeping it away from their own end. There hasn't really been too many times off the top of my head that I can remember when Chippewa Falls and New Richmond, the two teams that they've played at home with two major wins that they picked up, 9-0 and 6-0, that they've had any sort of trouble. Duffy controlling the ball, and that one gets tapped out of bounds, out of play. Duffy moving it towards the middle over to Massini. Massini gets a bad touch on it, and Eau Claire will roll it all the way back towards Hudson's end. Annika Lewis will clean up, and it's poked out of bounds, or out of play. Excuse me. And Eau Claire North, for being down 1-0 already, they've done a good job at least neutralizing some of Hudson's threats so far. They've looked comfortable on the pitch, and they're at least making Hudson sweat a little bit, and they haven't really had any teams that have done that so far at home. And this is our first away game of the season that we're covering. Duffy taking it, and that one is booted out of bounds by a Eau Claire Husky defender. Duffy will throw it in towards the back end, up through the middle, back out wide. Duffy tapping it out towards Sydney Spencer. Spencer putting it through the middle. Nice through ball, but it's picked up by Alyssa Eltz. And if her defense can't hold on and not break or have any sort of leaks in it, she might have her name called quite a bit this afternoon, because Hudson is a very prominent scoring threat, as that one is just kicked right to an Eau Claire player. That was to 24, Laura Swenson. And now Hudson and Eau Claire been a lot of scrums towards the middle of the field so far for both sides. Hudson has won most of them, though, and they've had one goal on the scoring board to Eau Claire's goose egg so far. Hudson using the middle, trying to spread it out wide, and they do. Beautiful through ball up to Spencer. Spencer shoots it, and that one is not on net. And that one hits the way back of the net behind the football goal post. But it was a good chance, good opportunity. Hudson has had plenty of those so far this season, and they hope to continue it against Big River's foes. As Eltz boots that one out of play, Duffy will throw it in. Duffy over Spencer's head and to Ella Young, as Young couldn't quite get a scoring chance on that one, but it'll be out for a corner kick. Oh, excuse me, never mind. A goal kick for Elts. Duffy was walking up to the corner as if she was going to take it. Must have been a different ruling. Elts sends it towards the right side. Duffy plays it. And now Hudson working with it in the attacking end. Massini with it. Massini battling with Manhart. And that one ends with two players falling as Ella Young and Manhart go down, fighting for the ball, fighting for possession. Something that Hudson's done really well. Their midfielders have done an absolutely amazing job at winning 50-50 balls, scrumming with opponents, getting possession, and Hudson has dominated that area of play in the games that we've covered. Elts, that one can field it comfortably after the free kick attempt. And she'll send it. And once again, Eau Claire in trouble. Hudson swarming the ball. They'll send it around the back end. Hudson using quick passes, just quick taps to teammates, trying to spread it out, using the middle and the wide sides, using the whole field to spread out their offense as Spencer tries to get a through ball towards the goal. That one's picked off by an Eau Claire defender. Eau Claire now trying to work some offense. It's picked away by Hudson. Massini out wide to Spencer. Spencer tries to send it in. That one rolls inside, and Hudson can't get their second goal off of that opportunity. And some more elbow action from each side as these two teams have been playing physical with one another. That one is nicely defended by Laura Swenson. She's done a good job at trying to wreak havoc in her attacking end for Eau Claire North and trying to give Hudson players a run for their money, as they haven't really had too many players that have come at them so far this season. Now Eau Claire sends it all the way onto the other side, their right side, as Lewis cleans that one up over to Cam Massini. Massini with it, trying to break free. She can't, but it rolls to a Hudson player. They'll send it from the left side down towards on goal. And Eau Claire once again playing good defense, staying stable, doing a good job of at least resisting Hudson's attack. Eau Claire, good two-touch game from Emily Strange. Send it out to the left flank. Liz Collinson can't get any offense going on that one. And now Hudson with Annika Lewis cleaning up that possession off the back end. Lewis ends up with it on her feet again. Out to Duffy. Duffy out to Spencer. Spencer's had a few opportunities. And only one goal between both teams so far. And it's pretty early in the game, 13th minute of play. As that one rolls to McKenna Olson, the goalkeeper, wearing bright orange. You can see her from a mile away. And before that, there was an incident, a foul. Yellow card is given by the professional man in red. And it will be a free kick taken by Laura Swenson, a name that I've mentioned a couple times. She has played aggressive on the offensive end. She's done a good job for Eau Claire North to keep the Huskies within this game. Everything getting set up now for the free kick. Quick substitution for Hudson. And the wall will stay with 3 players. Swenson getting ready. She'll send it off her right boot. Tries to get it towards the goal, and that one is wide. And Olsen will just let that one roll out of play. Duffy will set up to kick it towards midfield. That one rolls all the way towards Eau Claire's defenders, and they snuff it out. Hudson and Eau Claire trading possession. And it's quite a pinball machine here in the middle of the field, as both teams with not really a giant grip on possession so far, as that one is out wide to Massini. Massini can be dangerous. She cuts it towards the middle. Massini in, trying to get an opportunity for her teammate. Spencer was there. No, Ella Young shoots it up high, and that one's over the crossbar. Ella Young with the opportunity after Spencer had a chance at it, and Massini, and not just her, but the attacking mids of the Hudson Raiders, excuse me, so far this season have done a great job in the early stages, and there's not much more to be said. They have been attacking at will, and they've made it hard for plenty of defenses and goalkeepers. And speaking of goalkeepers, as Alyssa Eltz picks that one up, the junior will send it. That one was meant for Strange, and she'll pick it up, but she'll give it right to Ella Young, who is her number sake on both sides. Sending it out towards the right flank. Eau Claire had a chance, but that one will just roll out of play. And now Stella Duffy out towards the middle. Young outside. Hudson working to spread the field, trying to take the Huskies out of their element and tire them out like they've been doing so far in the first few games that they've played. Strange moving it towards her teammates. Lewis with it. Lewis sends it out. And now towards the middle, Collinson trying to chase it, and a Husky defender kicks it towards the gates outside of the track. Both teams have put pressure on each other, but Hudson has been the overwhelming offense so far. They've had more chances than the Huskies, as that one is sent towards the middle. Nothing doing there. But Hudson can try and scrum it out, and they do. Young with it, up to Massini. Young playing it again. Young and Massini swarming the ball. And a shot wide of the goal. No trouble there for Alyssa Eltz, excuse me. Alyssa Eltz, who has been active as a netminder. And she'll get another opportunity to kick it from her goal kick position. Trying to send it towards Strange, and Duffy and Strange have been battling it out on the right flank. And Eau Claire North once again earned possession for a second. Ref with a stop and play. And it'll be a free kick for Hudson. Sending it all the way down is Duffy. And that one was tapped by Eltz. And there was trouble in front of the net. But Eltz is able to stay calm. And that one rolls out of play. That one rolls out of play once again. Hudson with another throw-in. They've had plenty of them so far this match. And that throw-in was intended for Massini, but it was taken out of play by an Eau Claire North Husky. Eltz sends it. Trying to get anything going for Eau Claire. I mean, if it means a goal kick, it could really just be anything at this point, as Hudson with some great play and a stop as a Hudson player got tripped as a opportunity on goal arrived for them, but it was stopped. Throw in. And Eltz once again gets the ball gets the ball rolled to her. Sorry, I couldn't think of it off the tip of my tongue.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 11, Ashley Anderson.
Quick substitutions as Strange will step out for Amber Adams. For the Eau Claire North Huskies, the substitution that I noticed from the light blue. And now Hudson with another opportunity, playing really physical and pretty much a complete shove there. As a, I mean, both teams are playing physical. It's starting to get a little bit chippy, I guess. And these are two conference foes, so they might not like each other that much, but it was kind of a full-out shove. Either way, at any rate, Eau Claire North gives it right back to Hudson. That is one of many times that Eau Claire North hasn't been able to really have any of their goal kicks come to fruition on offense, as they've been struggling these last few minutes. Hudson working it, trying to get it towards Young, and Young's defender, her assignment, snuffed it out. Good move there from Spencer. Spencer tried to keep it in, and that will be Eau Claire North possession on a throw-in. It will be taken by Lauren LaLiberty. I think that's how you pronounce it. LaLiberty. And Eau Claire North with a quick free kick. Huskies trying to get something going on offense, and if there is an opportunity, it could be now. High in the air, fighting for it, trying to keep the ball on the ground and get offensive possession. And some bad touches there from Eau Claire North. They've had a rough time controlling the ball, and to be fair, Hudson has a little bit too in the midfield. But Hudson has been able to come away with possession after these fights in the middle of the field for possession, as the Huskies haven't really been able to keep the ball for a substantial amount of time. Hudson now. Eau Claire North getting it from the Hudson throw-in. Trying to do some quick touch passes out towards the right flank, spreading out Hudson. Good play there from the Huskies, but it just doesn't come quite quick enough, as Hudson's defenders were able to sort of box them out from getting possession of the ball in the attacking end. Another one of these midfield possessions, but now Eau Claire North comes away with it. But Massini takes it away. Good defensive work from the attacking midfielder. Now Collinson with it. Collinson trying to find a Hudson forward. Couldn't quite find it. And now the powder blue have it. And it'll switch possessions. Some physical play from both teams. And a lot of nudging and shoving, as Hudson is now just trying to keep it away from their end. Just trying to clear it and give it to their forwards, who have been playing really well all year long. Good play from the defense. Moving it up the right flank. Good one-touch passing. And Duffy comes away with it towards the end. Pass towards on goal. And that one is shot in by Spencer. And it's finished off by Collinson. But they'll give Spencer the credit of the goal as it rolled past Alyssa Eltz. And with the 24th minute of play passed, as we are in the 25th minute of play, Hudson is already up 2-0 on the Eau Claire North Huskies. Eau Claire North getting into a dangerous hole now. If Hudson can come away with another goal before the half, they would be halfway to matching their last scoring total. In the last game that we saw, as Massini breaks away with the ball, and Massini comes away with it again. Massini with a fantastic move, driving inside. Massini with her right boot, trying to get it towards on net to Duffy or Spencer, but it's picked up by Eltz. And Eltz will boot it towards the middle of the field. Eau Claire North trying to use their attacking midfielders now. Hudson with some good defensive play. Massini with it now. Massini after the nice pass from Collinson, and Massini returns the favor with a nice through ball to Collinson. Collinson trying to get it towards the middle, towards Spencer. And now Eau Claire North running through the middle. Through ball, nowhere to go except for Hudson's defense. And now Hudson working with it once again. They have it in their possession as they've done all season long. Duffy running past her defender. Duffy getting physical as she falls onto the turf. And Eltz gets it free from harm. And that one will be kicked out for a very deep throw-in. Duffy getting physical with Lauren LaLiberty as both the 18s collide on the right flank. Duffy waiting for things to come together and get set up. Duffy will send it in, trying to find Young. Young couldn't come away with it, but Hudson trying to keep the ball in their attacking end. Eau Claire North kind of tapping it out for another throw-in for the Raiders. And a quick stoppage in play. And it'll switch possessions now. Eau Claire North will come away with it. And Hudson still once again coming away with offensive possession. Eau Claire North hasn't had a whole lot of time with the ball on their boots. And Hudson will look for that to continue as they've kept this lead in possession and in goals. Right now it's looking pretty firm as Hudson working with it, playing with their heads, and Young couldn't get it on goal, and it will bounce out of bounds as Eltz once again trots back out from out of play, and she'll take a goal kick right as Spencer is finished tying her shoes, or at least I think so. Eltz will kick it anyway. Hudson playing with it pretty high up in the air on the left side. Eau Claire North coming right with it back to Hudson. Raiders stretching it all the way out to the right flank. A defender having to come all the way up. Hudson playing well. And Eltz will have it given to her right in her breadbasket, as that has happened plenty of times before. As she's been in danger a few times, and a couple times they've ended up in goals, but a good chunk of the time Hudson just getting it towards her way, and not very challenging challenges for the from the Raiders. Now Spencer trying to get some offense going in the middle of the field. Chuckle with it. Chuckle with a tough pass as that one is picked off by an Eau Claire North defender, but Hudson stabilizes in the back end like they've done a good job of all season. Chuckle with it once again, trying to do a quick one-touch pass. That one gets into a swarm of 3 Eau Claire North defenders as they'll just send it out of play. Both teams playing at a completely different types of paces as Duffy comes towards on goal. Duffy shoots it, and that one goes in between Eltz's legs. And a near post shot is good for Stella Duffy. And the Hudson Raiders go up 3-0 before we even reach half. Great play there from Hudson. As whenever they score goals, it's a very quick transition from the middle of the field towards the front, and their attackers are able to use crosses, good shots, and good creation. And they had some struggles finishing earlier in the season, but now in the 29th minute of play, we still have 16 minutes left to go in this half, and it's already 3-0. As Eau Claire North definitely has to be feeling the heat right now. And Hudson's just been doing what they've been doing well so far this season, or at least the games that we've broadcasted, as we didn't do the one where they lost to Middleton. That one out wide towards Duffy. Duffy will send it towards the middle. There's one girl on the ball, and that is Spencer. Sydney Spencer can't put it in the back of the net as Eltz cleaning up some leaks from her Eau Claire North defense. And that's happened plenty of times as Lewis will take the throw in for Hudson.
Checking back in for the Raiders, number 22, Quinn Williams.
Lewis getting it towards Chuckle. Chuckle sends it back towards Lewis. Lewis trying to get it towards some attackers for Hudson, but it just ends up going out of play. Eau Claire North giving Hudson the possession once again. They're kind of just forfeiting the ball right back to Hudson as Duffy and La Liberty once again working and tussling for possession. Eau Claire North moving it up the left side. Chuckle now comes away with it in midfield. Hudson going way high towards the other side. Duffy with it once again. Nice pass out wide to Ella Young, who couldn't recognize her in those bright shoes as Duffy comes away with it. Nice pass, and that one is out wide. Good ball there from Duffy, sending it out towards the left flank. And the header just didn't quite fit in the back of the net for Hudson as they look for their quest to go up 4-0. And Eau Claire North trying to come away with anything as they still have a 0 on the scoreboard. Hudson with another throw-in. That's one of what feels like countless times so far.
Checking in for the Raiders is number 2, Adele Duffy, and number 20, Cameron Massini.
Chuckle with it in the middle of the field. Eau Claire North trying to come away with it. And once again, Hudson stabilizes in the backfield. I mean, I keep repeating myself this game, but Hudson just really does a lot of things well on either side of the ball. They do a good job of keeping it away from their goalie, as McKenna Olsen hasn't had to really stress all that much in the play that we've covered so far, as Hudson has done a great job. And on offense, too, as they send it towards the middle, an Eau Claire North player got hurt as a hard soccer ball got ricocheted off her face. Hopefully she's okay. Yeah, she got hit right in the middle of the field. And Anna Kent, the senior midfielder, hopefully she'll be okay. She took a pretty violent rocket right to her nose, it looked like.
Checking back in for the Huskies is number 17, Emily Hatley.
Eau Claire North using the middle, and Hudson once again coming away with possession. Any sort of chance that Eau Claire North has, Hudson has been able to swallow up. And whenever there's a Husky on the ball, there's at least one Raider tussling with her, or a couple of them fending for possession. And Hudson has done a great job of keeping it in their attackers' possession. Spencer with it as she tries to send a through ball, and it will be hit out of bounds. Lewis with it, and Lewis trying to possess it, but that one just gets off her boot tips and rolls out of play. Eau Claire North sending it right back to Hudson again. Massini with it. Out to Duffy. Duffy finds herself with possession once again. Good play there on offense for Hudson, and it'll end in a throw-in. Eau Claire North playing scrappy, trying to get any sort of resemblance of offense going right now. And a stoppage in play from the ref after the throw-in for Eau Claire North. Now we'll advance the ball up a little bit. Eau Claire North with a free kick. Pretty far out, so they'll most likely look for an opportunity to send it towards any of their attackers. That one through. Hudson in a little bit of danger here, but they were able to keep it out. And good play there from Hudson's defense as they were able to fight for another possession, keeping Eau Claire North out of the scoring tally. And now some good possessions coming for the Huskies. Massini with it, working the ball. Massini out, and it ends up right back on her feet again. She is right on the money and right on time with most of these lucky chances, as now Hudson with another opportunity, and that one is, or the opportunity for a goal is snatched, or more hit away from Alyssa Eltz. But fear not, a corner kick opportunity is available to the Raiders. Chuckle will send it off her left foot. And Eau Claire North with possession now as it rolls out. Or out towards midfield, not out. Adams with it. Adams finds it again after getting it up towards Swenson. Adams trying to get it to Swenson again. Swenson can't keep it, and Duffy has it rolled onto her feet. Glassbrenner thought she was going to take the throw-in, the freshman defense. And instead it'll be Hudson's opportunity for some more offense. Sent out once again. Throw-in. Right side. Massini with it. Massini working with it. She has great touch on her footwork. But now Eau Claire North with it. Swenson. Chuckle coming away with it. Chuckle trying to get it towards an attacker. Doesn't work out, though. Stabilizing the back end once again is Hudson. Duffy finds it in her possession. Duffy with it. Nice move. Cutting it towards the middle. Into Massini. Massini trying to find anyone. She does, but Eau Claire North, after another opportunity for a score for Hudson, or a potential score, and some more back and forth in the midfield. Hudson now keeping it. Chuckle with it. Chuckle with two defenders on her. Out to Lewis. Lewis sending it through. Up to Spencer. Spencer couldn't get the cross in. Chuckle and Swenson were battling it out. And now it ends up in, or almost in Duffy's possession. As that one rolls out of play as Spencer was trying to stretch out Eau Claire.
And for your Huskies, number 25, Anna Kent.
So a bit of dead space there in time. And once again, Hudson comes away with it. Duffy with a good cross into Collinson, but Collinson couldn't put it in the back of the goal. As Eltz with it, she punts it. Eau Claire North trying to get something going. But with only one player on 3 Hudson defenders, that's going to be really tough to do. Manhart. That one rolling off of her shins.
That must be a Monday, I think.
Young getting it back to one of her defenders. Eau Claire North starting to pressure a little bit, and that pass intended for Annika Lewis. Lewis couldn't get it in her possession, though, as it was too far wide for her to receive it. And in the 40th minute of play, 5 minutes left to go until half. Hudson now with it in their defensive end. And it'll be another kick for Eau Claire North. Eau Claire North hasn't really had many throw-ins, or if any, in Hudson's attacking end, but they've had a handful of free kicks available to them to try and do something on offense. And let's see if they can erase the 0 off the scoring tally with this one. Free kick down, way high and wide. Just a bit outside. And no trouble there for Olsen. A far post attempt didn't go for Eau Claire North. Hudson with it. Eau Claire North and Hudson once again trading possession, but now Hudson stabilizing with it a little bit more. Through ball all the way up. Eau Claire North, though, able to fend off Hudson attackers. Good offensive play there from Hudson, completely changing the tide of the of the last few minutes of this game, as they were able to push it all the way into Eau Claire's attacking or defensive side, and their attack ends with a Stella. No, I got a bit premature. It's offsides. That's probably why she was so wide open. But just in a matter of seconds, Hudson is able to just turn defense into offense. And I know it's not the same sport, but it's very similar to what the North Carolina Tar Heels do in basketball. They just switch it so quickly. And maybe I just made that connection because Eau Claire North has the same colors. But either way, Eau Claire North with possession now, trying to switch it as quickly as Hudson did. That pass hit off of a referee. Annika Lewis will gather it for the throw-in. Collinson with it. Collinson towards the middle of the field. Chuckle with it. Hudson using their midfielders and forwards. Now back towards the back end. That one goes way high. And the referee corrals it. Eau Claire North with a throw-in. Eau Claire North trying to play backwards to move forwards. And Chuckle comes away with it in the middle of the field. Eau Claire North getting it back. Good through ball, but it might be a little bit too far for any player to get it. And it is. Hudson will throw it in their own defensive end. Eau Claire North now. You can see them playing with a little bit more urgency, starting to breathe down the necks of these Hudson players. And that one, a very aggressive play. Hudson getting tripped up a little bit now. And both sides have been doing that so far this game. So it's not too bad as we now reach towards halftime. Only about, I believe, 40 seconds left, I think, if I can see the clock correctly. Eau Claire North trying to get a score in, trying to squeeze in a goal before half. Send it out towards the middle of the field, back out to the left side. That one trickles over. And Eau Claire North played stagnant there, and Hudson comes away with it. Massini trying to move it upwards to one of her forwards. Massini throws it in. Into Chuckle. Chuckle to Young, and now Eau Claire North with it. Over to Hudson's backhand. That one goes up high. As we reach halftime of this one, Hudson up 3-0 on Eau Claire North, really giving it to them. 3 quick goals in the first 36 minutes of play. And ever since then, Eau Claire North has done a good job of staying competitive. Eau Claire now starts with it. They'll try and get something going on the attacking end as they were shut out in the first half. Hudson did a great job of really suffocating their offense, not really letting them do anything, as Young gets it up to Duffy. Duffy with it now. Duffy over to Massini. Massini. Out towards Collinson. Liz Collinson. Back out to Massini. Massini shooting it towards the net, and there is a backup goalie. I think that doesn't look like Eltz. So a new goalkeeper in, looking for some confidence, I think, from a fresh netminder for Eau Claire North. They really need anything that they can take right now, as they need a comeback in a big way if they want to really have any fighting chance against this Hudson Raiders girls soccer squad. Pass through the legs, and a attempt at a touch pass doesn't work out for Hudson, and it'll be a throw-in for Eau Claire North in the middle of the field. That one rolls right on through. Won't do any good for Eau Claire North, though. As they try and fight for possession, they do. Hudson coming away with it again. That's Lauren Chuckle on the ball. Eau Claire North sending it towards the net. Right in to Hudson defenders. Eau Claire North now with an opportunity. Try and get some offense going, but Cam Massini with it now. A through ball, nicely done, and that one can find the feet of a Hudson Raider player. It does. It's poked through, but it doesn't work out. And it will be a goal kick. Or nope. Or, yeah, well, they're just switching out balls, excuse me. That one is sent. Hudson coming away with it again with possession. Eau Claire North trying to fend off Hudson attackers. Massini with it now. Massini over to Young. Young kicking it off, an Eau Claire North player. Now Eau Claire North with it, trying to advance it up through the middle of the field. And Hudson once again coming away with it, stabilizing their back end and keeping calm as Duffy blowing past one of her defenders. She's cutting up the right flank. She sends it towards the middle. And Duffy once again trying to get possession forcefully, trying to procure the ball. And she's knocking over plenty of players on the Eau Claire North side. Eau Claire North and Hudson trading possessions. This one, it falls into Hudson's feet, and Eau Claire North, with their backup goalie, able to clean it up. Punted towards the left side. Strange with it. Strange putting it through to herself. Now she sends it up towards an attacker. Nowhere to go for her. Hudson playing physical. They're going to send it up towards the middle of the field, right side, up towards Duffy. Duffy can't retrieve it as the Liberty takes it away from her, but Duffy pokes it free. Duffy doing a good job of turning defense into offense, as that one is an attempt to be crossed in, and it ends up just hanging off the top of the goal. Eau Claire North now with another offensive possession starting all the way back in their defensive end. Right towards Collinson. She can't come away with it. And Eau Claire North getting swarmed by Hudson players. Lewis coming away with it. Massini trying to get it out wide. Nowhere to go except for an Eau Claire North player. Strange with it. Strange. And once again for Eau Claire North, nowhere really to go for their offense, as Hudson has done a fantastic job of keeping danger away from them. And their defenders have really been stable, calm, cool, and collected. They've done a good job. So now Hudson working to get it into the attacking end. Eau Claire defenders are scrambling for the ball. They retrieve possession. That one will be rolled out of bounds. A 3-player substitution for the Hudson Raiders. That one is sent down and sent towards the middle. Massini was the intended target. Collinson sends it towards the middle. Collinson looking for Spencer. Doesn't work out for her. And now Eau Claire North with an opportunity in the middle of the field. Out on the right side. Eau Claire North working once again on offense. Lewis booting that one free and out of bounds. And some trouble here for Hudson as that one is right in front of the goalie's lap. But a defender clears it free. Spencer trying to get it away. La Liberty and Eau Claire North trying to get some offense going. And now, who is it but Liz Collinson? Collinson, 1-0, and she goes far post, and that one is in. Liz Collinson with the goal. She did a great job of receiving the through ball, and in the 52nd minute of play, Hudson has put their 4th goal on the scoreboard, looking for more. Great play there from the Hudson Raiders. Defense turning into offense. They can do it within a matter of seconds. It goes from midfield to attacking end with just the snap of a finger, it feels like, for most of the time, and Eau Claire North hasn't been able to keep up. Eau Claire North sending it towards the back end of Hudson. Massini with it now. Lewis. Massini ends up with it once again. Great one-touch passing from Hudson. Through the middle to Spencer. Spencer looking for Collinson. Collinson and Massini both on it, but it will be sent all the way back for a corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. Crosses inside, and that one rolls in for Hudson. Lucky goal. And a good job there. And Hudson goes up 5-0 in the 53rd minute of play. And Hudson now really giving it to Eau Claire North. On pace to really blow them out, and this is starting to get dangerous for Eau Claire North. Lewis up to Massini. Those two have been working with each other all game long, doing a great job turning defense into offense, as I've said before. I keep repeating myself in this game, but they do a lot of things well. And they play to their strategy. Young coming away with it as Duffy tried to get it. Eau Claire North retrieving possession. Hudson with it in the attacking end. That's Massini with the ball. Massini through the middle. Up towards Collinson. Collinson can't put it far post try. Had a chance of rolling into the net, but the ball goes too far wide. That shot stayed on the ground for a while, keeping the goalkeeper on her toes. Hudson and Eau Claire North trading possessions, one of many times so far this game where they just kind of kick it off of each other. All the way towards the back end, keeps moving. And now they're going to move it forwards. Progressive motion leads to a throw-in for Hudson. Now, Eau Claire North with it, sending it all the way back, kind of like a hockey dump and chase. That's really been their only type of offense so far this game. They haven't really had a lot of chances, as Hudson, a team with another chance now. Duffy with it. Duffy holding on to it. Now she sends it through towards Collinson, and Collinson can't retrieve it. It was too far out wide. Eau Claire North and Hudson fighting with it in Eau Claire's end. Massini with another chance. And now Annika Lewis finds it on her possession. Young with it, trying to retrieve it. Duffy with it. That one gets poked free from Eau Claire North, and the Huskies are showing some more semblance of scrappiness. Lewis passing it around the back end is Hudson. Right through the middle, good play. And now Massini out to Collinson. Collinson dangerous once again. That one is towards the middle, and it doesn't come to fruition for Hudson. No goal scored. Young with it. And once again, that one is way out far, rolling past the track onto the gate. Eau Claire North, one of many times that they've started an offensive possession way deep into their territory, as Hudson has not really let Eau Claire North kept it out of there. Only a few chances that Eau Claire North has had to keep it in Hudson's territory. So now Hudson, once again, as they've been scrappy with Eau Claire North. That with a beautiful ball through the middle. Liz Collinson with it. She's going to work it herself. Collinson with it, and that one rolls in after being tipped from the goalkeeper. And Collinson with the great shot in the 58th minute of play. And it's already 6-0. Eau Claire North, the Huskies, having a rough time handling Hudson. And they haven't been able to take the heat so far that Hudson has really put on them. And Hudson once again with it. Massini, Duffy, back to Massini. Massini with it. She stops possession for a second. Massini shoots it on net, and that one is too far. Far post attempt from Massini. And Cam Massini, and not only her, obviously Liz Collinson, Stella Duffy, Ella Young, they've done a fantastic job of playing great offense, being attackers, and those aren't obviously all the names. Those are just some of the names I have off the top of my head that I'm going with. As Collinson once again with another scoring chance off the right-handed fingertips of the goalkeeper. Lewis trying to set up for a big shot. She wound it up. Or she had that one wound it up, and it doesn't go for her, and Hudson sends it all the way past the goalkeeper, hitting the football goalposts. Eau Claire North sending it. Massini with it. Cam Massini can't keep possession of it. And that one rolls all the way towards Hudson's bench.
Check it in for the Raiders, number 15, Kinsey Myers.
And a substitution will commence for the Raiders. Duffy and Collinson checking out. A well-deserved rest from two of the best offensive players, as Coach Steve Solom gives Collinson a high five. Hudson once again in the attacking, and that one goes up high, and another chance. That time it was for Spencer, and Spencer couldn't put it in the back of the net as an Eau Claire defender shielded her away. Eau Claire North punting it. Hudson with another opportunity. Spencer back out to Lewis. Rolling way out of play into Hudson's bench. Eau Claire North with a throw-in in their own territory. Young trying to get possession, and she does. Spencer with it. Eau Claire North coming away with it. Another kicking match between these two as they've traded hands multiple times at possessions. 1-on-3 for Eau Claire North turns into 2-on-4. They're outnumbered, but can they get something going on offense? And that one is kicked out of play by Annika Lewis after a threat from Laura Swenson, who's been aggressive and a kind of a lone bright spot for this Eau Claire North Huskies team. Swenson with possession of it once again. That one kicked out of play. Another throw-in for Eau Claire North. This will be from Maria Venny up towards Spencer. Instead, it'll be an Eau Claire North possession. Swenson with it. She'll shoot it towards the net, and that one, quick one bouncer to McKenna Olson, who hasn't seen much action so far this game, and that's probably a good thing that the goalkeeper hasn't had her name called that much. She hasn't really faced too many challenges from this Eau Claire North Husky squad as they try to send it up the right flank. Doesn't go for them, but they do get a free kick and a stoppage in play. Quick free kick attempt in Hudson's territory. Eau Claire North sends it towards the middle. Have an offensive opportunity. But Hudson just coming away with it there. Good play from the defenders. And Hudson doing a really good job keeping Eau Claire North's offensive threats out of trouble. And their defense doing a great job so far. In the fact that I haven't really needed to call most of their names, and they've just done a really great job of keeping Eau Claire North out of even really a lick of getting into the scoring tally, as we're still at 6-0 in the second half. That passes out wide. That's to Sydney Spencer. Spencer with it. She'll send it towards the middle. That one is retrieved from the Eau Claire North goalkeeper easily. Quick little one-hopper in the 63rd minute of play. Now Hudson working it out wide. They've been doing that really well all season long. And that will be out of play. Substitutions in for the Hudson Raiders before their corner kick, as we are now in the 64th minute of play. Sent in the middle, another scoring chance. Spencer with it. Eau Claire North comes away with it, though. Eau Claire North and Hudson fighting for it. The Huskies keeping it in their territory, keeping possession. Now it's in danger. Another kicking match between the two. Hudson with another scoring opportunity. That one easy for the goaltender to pick up and punt it towards the middle of the field. That one rolls into Hudson's back end. They'll send it back towards Eau Claire North. Hudson with possession. Once again, another throw-in for the Raiders. That one thrown in very far. Hudson with another opportunity off of a throw-in. That one rolls out onto the track. Ball's going to do a quick 100-meter sprint. And in the meantime, Hudson will have a throw-in. Hudson working it in the middle of the field. That one kicked on goal. And no goal for Hudson, as that one was right within the clasps of the Eau Claire North goaltender. Some more jousting in the middle of the field. Hudson trying to come away with possession. Eau Claire North just willing to do anything at this point to get one tally and build off of anything, as this game could be a lost cause pretty soon, and it might already be, as Vinay with it. Maria Vinay with a good offensive chance, taking it herself. One-woman wrecking crew there, and she'll throw it in for Eau Claire North, sending it towards the box. And McKenna Olsen with it. Great play from the goalkeeper, extending her right arm. And she hit it out of possession for an Eau Claire North offensive attacker to potentially have, and she gets it out of trouble. Great play from the goalkeeper. Hudson dumping it in. Their players coming away with it.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 4, Lily.
Hudson with it. Another throw-in, one of many countless times so far this game. And Hudson comes away slowly but surely up the right flank into Chuckle. Eau Claire North with it now. Hudson scrumming for it once again, and they come away with it. And now Hudson with an opportunity, but it rolls out of play. Hudson with an opportunity to pile it on even more in the 68th minute of play. In the box, nowhere to go for the ball. That one is struck really well, and that one is hit way high above the net. Eau Claire North starting with possession deep into their own territory once again. Hudson working it through their back end. Eau Claire North coming away with it after intercepting a pass. Through ball potentially, but that will be snuffed out by the goalkeeper in neon orange, McKenna Olsen, as Vinay on offense for Eau Claire North, kind of coming alive a little bit, as she's really forced the issue. That would be Maria Vinay. And that one is hit by the ball boy. And Vinay will take another throw in for Eau Claire North. Sent in. That one to Hatley. Hatley. I don't exactly know how to pronounce that. Excuse me. Another throw-in deep into Hudson's territory. Eau Claire North with back-to-back-to-back throw-ins, and once again, Eau Claire North they'll send it in. And some more kicking matches between the two. Hudson, defenders at least, trying to shield it away. And that's another Eau Claire North throw-in. Eau Claire North now keeping the possession more often as they've been forcing the issue a little bit more, something that they didn't really do in the first half. They were really outplayed and have been outplayed so far, but now they're starting to wake up a little bit. It does feel like, though, that it is definitely too late, as Hudson pretty much has this one in the bag, but I don't really want to jinx it, as that one is retrieved from McKenna Olsen, getting in front of the ball. Great positioning from the goalkeeper. And Hudson getting possession, keeping it away from their back end, something that Eau Claire was really forcing through these past few minutes. That one kicked out of play. It'll stay Hudson possession. They have an opportunity to finish the touchdown with an extra point here if they can get another score. That one rolled calmingly into Eau Claire North's goalkeeper. And Eau Claire North in danger once again as Hudson is back on the offensive attack. Sending it towards the middle. Eau Claire North fighting to keep it away, and they do for a second. Hudson right back at him, though. And Chuckle trying to fight for it for Hudson, but now Eau Claire North with it. Through ball all the way up. Eau Claire North to Hatley. And that one is kicked high and wide. Olsen with no danger on that one. Hudson with it, working the right flank. Good touch there and good pass, but it's just a little bit too far. Nice looking play, though. And now Eau Claire North with it. Eau Claire North forcing the issue on offense. Quick little one-touch passes. Hudson, though, able to keep it away from their goalkeeper, laying the pressure off of her, as they've done a pretty solid job of all game long. Stoppage in play once again for Eau Claire North. Hudson coming away with possession, but kind of just dumping it in. Now a good opportunity for some offense. Good move there. Through ball is received. Hudson trying to put a cherry on the cake, and that is a tough play there from Eau Claire North's defense. The refs will let it go, I think. Stoppage in play here. That one sent towards Eau Claire North's right side. Hudson once again with an opportunity on offense. They have not been resistant at all. Eau Claire North with another dump and chase, trying to get it to one of their forwards. Doesn't work out for him, and Hudson retains possession. They'll move it up from midfield to the right side. Good control there and good possession. Eau Claire North with it. Holding on to it. And some more scrums at the middle of the field. Hudson coming away with it. Now they're moving it through the middle. Eau Claire North trying to get something going now. Middle of the field, haven't really had a lot of opportunities all game. Good defense from Hudson, slowing down Eau Claire North's offense. Not letting them get a lick of any sort of fast break type of scoring chances. They've not been able to outspeed Hudson so far this game. That one is sent towards the right flank. Eau Claire North comes away with it. They'll work it through the middle, right back to Hudson. They're trying to work it now on offense, trying to add another goal to their batch of goals so far this game. As we are now in the 77th minute of play, only 13 minutes left to go in this one. And it sure has been a long one for Eau Claire North. Hudson has done a good job on both sides of the ball. Haven't really had too much troubles on either side. And for Hudson, just plentiful scoring chances for the White and Navy. As if you see that soccer ball anywhere, you will catch a Hudson player within at least 2 feet of it. They have been swarming the ball. They've done a great job. And they've played a lot better than Eau Claire North has. And Hudson looking to make a run at the Big Rivers Conference Championship in girls soccer. They certainly have the team equipped for it. In the 78th minute of play. Hudson sending it all the way down. Wide post attempt from way far out. And that shot goes way far out. And for Eau Claire North, they will most likely drop to 0-4 after this one wraps up. A tough loss to swallow. One of 4 that they've had so far this season. A rough start for the Huskies. And you like to at least see that there might be something to build on. They have a few good players that played well this game. But I think a lot of the issue is that Hudson is just really, really good. They played well. They've done a lot of good things to a T. They've played to their strategy, and they've played to it well. And for Hudson, it's another win in the books. It'll be their 3rd win of the season, countering their 1 loss to Middleton. And losses are always rough on the road. But to rebound like this against a conference foe must feel good for this Hudson Raiders girls soccer team as they look to make a push and do bigger things in the Big Rivers Conference, as they will take care of business against a struggling team in Eau Claire North. As Hudson, most of their substitutions are in, or a good chunk of them are at least, most of their bench players getting some action. And I sure hope Solem is pleased with the play so far in conference. 2 conference wins. Or most likely 2 conference wins after this one is over. And it's been a good season, the good first part of the season for Hudson as they hope to continue this. And they've looked like a really good offensive team so far, and they'll continue it on offense here with another chance. That one in towards the goal, and that one is dumped out once again from Eau Claire North. 80th minute of play. Hudson trying to get their 7th goal, and it just stays with Eau Claire North, Hudson, as they will get another deep throw-in. Hudson working it towards the middle. That one goes straight to the goalkeeper. So next for Hudson, I believe, is a game against Superior. They will play that one at 5 p.m. Oh, Thursday, April 18th at 5 p.m. They will play Superior in a away non-conference game for this squad on the 18th of April, the eve of Good Friday and Easter weekend. Many people will be traveling. It's a very happy weekend for most, and for Hudson to close out this game 6-0, and they'll face another conference foe away on enemy turf. And for Hudson's sake, we hope for them another conference win in the 82nd minute here. And for Eau Claire North, right now, you have to at least think about sabotaging the shutout. You don't really want to go out 6-0, especially when Hudson has shut out a team 6-0 before, another conference foe, Chippewa Falls. Ball kicked out of play again. Eau Claire North with it. Some more back and forth between the two squads. Working the middle of the field is the Huskies. Hudson trying to keep it away. The throw in deep into their own territory is Hudson's. And that one is intercepted right away by Eau Claire North. Sent down the right flank is Hudson's pass. Out of play towards Hudson's bench. Now Eau Claire North trying to fight for possession. They're in Hudson's territory, trying to get it towards their attacking end. Hudson keeping it away from them, though. Good defensive play from their midfielders. Laura Swenson with the ball now. Swenson setting up opportunities for her teammates. And Hudson dumps it out once again. Now Hudson with a solid opportunity with some possession here. Eau Claire North keeping it away from them. Now Hudson with it. Got an odd man rush going. Sent all the way down. Eau Claire North's goalkeeper has to come all the way towards the northwest corner of the box. And she'll punt that towards the middle of the field as the waning minutes pass on by, as we are in the 84th minute now in the 85th minute of play. As most likely this one will stay 6-0 for Hudson. As I mentioned, they will play Superior on Thursday, April 18th. Should be a good one for the Hudson Raiders. Another opportunity to pick up a win against a conference foe and go 3-0 in conference play to start out the season. That'd be a really good hot start and a 4-1 record overall if they can beat Superior. And for Eau Claire North, as I mentioned, 0-4. No conference wins, no out-of-conference wins for the Eau Claire North Huskies. It's been a rough start to the season. But with this team, there's plenty of underclassmen, plenty of stuff to build on. But they also have a few juniors that'll be back for next year potentially if the season does go awry that quickly. But it's still pretty early, so I wouldn't be holding my breath really for anything. although Hudson has looked really strong. And maybe that's just because I am a Hudson High School student. Maybe I just have a little bit of bias towards them, but they've looked great. This is some really good soccer from the girls' squad. They're playing at high octane levels. They're scoring bunches of goals consistently in the games that I've seen and you've seen if you're watching this one. And we are now in the 86th minute of play. As now we just kind of count down as to when this one will be over. Now one sent out towards the gate. Throw in for Hudson. Toying with the ball now, sending it towards the middle. That one bounces off of an Eau Claire North defender. Some nudging there. And that one will switch over to Eau Claire North's possession in the 87th minute of play. Eau Claire North with it now, trying to get anything in the back of the net, as they are still at 0. Cam Massini, though, with an opportunity. That one is snatched away from her, and that one is rolled out for a corner kick. Probably not the ideal situation that they wanted. That one out of bounds once again. Hudson picking up a great win against Eau Claire North. Eau Claire North struggling all game long, and Hudson continuing to play well as they have another offensive opportunity. Eau Claire North trying to get it out. That one sent towards Hudson's back end. They play well. They're nice, calm, cool, and collected. That one sent down the right side, 88th minute of play. Way out wide, and that one trails too far. It'll be a goal kick for Eau Claire North. And with this one wrapping up, Hudson looks to the future. They have a pretty favorable team to win the Big Rivers Conference with this girls soccer squad, as they have an opportunity to make it 7-0. Massini trying to get a scoring opportunity. Nowhere to go, though, for her, and it's sent out of play in the 89th minute. Eau Claire North, just a quick little short pass, trying to bleed some clock out, and another stoppage in play. It'll switch to Hudson's possession, running clock down towards the 90th minute of play. 15 seconds away from that. And now it's hit out of play again. And for Hudson, as the seconds tick by, and for Eau Claire North, it's been a rough one for sure. Both teams looking forward to their next game. And Hudson will come away from this one with high hopes and good feelings, as they have won their second conference game in a row, and by pretty wide margins too, against Chippewa Falls and now the Eau Claire North Huskies, as they will send it up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
And as the seconds bleed on by,
1.
That's it. It's over. And for Brian Mose and Chuck Bublitz, who couldn't be here with us tonight, we say thank you for tuning in. And a great game for Hudson girls soccer as this one finishes 6-0. Raiders win their second conference game.